guys, so today we're going to be doing a nail tutorial, and I haven't done one of these in a long time. I can't even remember the last nail tutorial that I did. I'd have to look back on my channel, but this one is one that I've never done before. This is a water marbling tutorial, and I know there are tons of water marbling techniques here on YouTube, but I'm just going to be showing you my technique and how I do it, how I find it the most simple. I actually learned here from YouTube how to do it, but you know, as you start to learn things, you kind of pick up your own technique and go from there. And also, all of the colors that I'm using are, I don't know, spring and summer appropriate because they're very bright and neon colors, which I'm loving right now. Go ahead and jump right into the tutorial, but I did want to just do a quick little intro showing you guys like a close-up of the nails. Of course, I've actually did the tutorial maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, so the actual nail polish has held up quite nicely. But as you can see, they're all different, like on every single nail. There you can see a better picture. But they're all different, and that's the whole point. You want them to be different. You want people to stop you and be like, oh my god, how did you do that? I get so many compliments when I do water marbling on my nails. I can't even tell you guys how many people come up to me, or they'll grab my hand at the cash register and be like, oh my gosh, who did your nails? Or what kind of design is that? And I'm like, I did them. Everyone's so surprised. So it's just a really quick, simple tutorial. Now it is kind of time consuming. It can take up to an hour depending on how much experience you have, but it's definitely worth the payoff. So if you guys are interested in this nail tutorial and you want to learn how to do it, just keep watching. So for supplies, you're going to need everything that you see here. You're going to need some Scotch tape to tape around your fingers, or Vaseline or lotion, whatever works better. You're just going to need something so that you don't get so much of the polish on your cuticle and your finger. You're also going to need toothpicks, or you could use the like little detailing sticks that you can get like at Sally Beauty Supply. You're also going to need at least 4 to 5 different colored polishes. I just kind of picked a different assortment. You can pick whatever colors you want. Just keep in mind some colors are going to spread out in the water better than other colors. You're also going to need, of course, like a little cup that you don't really care about because, as you can see, it does get dirty. And you're going to need some room temperature bottled water. Any kind of bottled water works. I use spring water, but like I said, any kind works. You just want to make sure that the water in it is room temperature and not cold, because it will make the nail polish freeze up into a ball if it's cold. You also need like a little, I don't know, nail brush and some nail polish remover to get any of the excess off the cuticle around the sides. So to start off, I did use a base coat. This is the yellow stopper. This is from Sally Beauty Supply. I really like this. It, I don't know, I guess stops your nails from turning yellow. And then on top of that, I have 2 coats of OPI's Alpine Snow. Any white nail polish or opaque nail polish will work. Nude, anything that's just going to be a flat base. This just makes the polishes stand out a lot better and gives it a base so that the nail doesn't show through of your design. So as you can see, I've already done that. It's completely dry. You do not want it just to be dry to the touch. You want it to be completely dry so that you're not peeling off your base layer when you're taking off the tape from doing your marbling design. The best thing that I found to do is line up all your nail polishes, unscrew all the lids so that it's really easy just to pick up the caps on all of them, because you're going to have to move quite quickly. You want to just pick the polish up, put a drop of nail polish, and move on to the next color. So the first thing you're going to do is take your Scotch tape, and this is kind of optional. I mean, you don't have to put Scotch tape around your cuticle. I just don't like cleaning it up afterwards with just a nail polish brush. So to me, I find this easier, but you know, to each his own, whatever you like to do. So what I do is I take one piece of tape, I guess about, I don't know, 2.5 inches long, and I take it on the side of one cuticle here, just like that. So you can see I've got one covered, and then I wrap it around underneath the nail and straight onto the other side. So now you have all your cuticles and kind of like the bottom of your finger covered. And then I'm going to take another piece that's a little bit longer, and I'm going to take that at the bottom cuticle here. And just place that right underneath my cuticle. and kind of wrap it around. And now for that one, you don't want to close the bottom. So what you're going to do when you are done discarding it, which I'll show you a little bit closer, is just be able to rip the whole thing off and it'll come off like a breeze. So I'm going to do that to the rest of my fingers and then I'll actually start the nail polishing. Okay, so now that I have all of my colors dropped, I'm going to take my toothpick, and I'm not going to start at the very edge because it's probably already started to dry. I'm going to start more in the middle here, and I'm just going to stick my toothpick in and kind of draw a design. You see how it's stuck over here? It's too dry in that area for you to actually try and make a design. So I'm just going to go ahead and, I don't have any rhyme or reason really to make a design, like I just kind of do what I want with it. And once I feel like I've like mixed it quite a bit, now I'm going to go ahead and stick my finger in it. So I'm going to go for this area right in here. So now I'm just going to take my thumb, obviously upside down, I'm going to stick it right where I want it, dunk my thumb in, and just wait a second. And then what I'm going to do now is go through, and you see how this nail polish is just gathering up? You just kind of twist your toothpick and all the excess nail polish will gather on your toothpick in like a nasty bunch like this. But that's good because it's not getting stuck to your design. You're not having any excess anywhere for you to clean up. There is that design there on my nail. So as you can see, it's really cool. And from the design that you guys saw that I picked, you can actually choose whether you want, you know, more pink or whatever. Like I said on this nail, this one ended up dark and this is like very spring, you know, so it just really depends. The whole thing about this is that it's supposed to turn out different at every nail. So then what I was saying about being able to take this off, obviously your nail's not completely wet, but it is a little bit wet. Like you don't want to smudge it. So the good thing about having the nail polish like this is you can go ahead and just peel it off on that side, and then it's already stuck to the one that you put around, and you just peel it off like that. So the glory of the tape, as you can see, is I do have a little bit of cleanup under the nail especially, but nothing like I would if I had actually stuck this in, stuck my whole finger in, because you can see this is, I'd have to clean this all up off of my nail. So yeah, it's definitely worth putting the tape and taking the extra couple of seconds to get it off. So now I'm just going to do another set of colors and do my next nails. Now once you have all your nails done, as you can see, it does require a little bit of cleanup, especially on the ones like that have the darker colors. As you can see underneath the nail especially, there's a little bit of polish. So that's easily fixed. We're just going to take, this is actually a makeup brush from Walmart, but I'm using it as a nail brush, and I'm using some nail polish remover. This is my favorite one. It's by Zoya, and I'm just going to dip the nail polish in there. Dip the brush in the nail polish remover and literally just go around the edges of my nails to get all the excess polish off. And I'm just going to do that to all of my nails until I'm satisfied with the way that it looks. Okay, here's the finished product. I went ahead and cleaned up everything around the edges. If you still have a little bit, don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. It'll come off when you wash your hands or take a shower. But I cleaned up the majority of it. Now I'm just going to go ahead and apply top coat. I can't even think. And this is China Glaze Fast Forward Top Coat. I really like this. It helps the nail polish dry fairly quickly. And then on top of that, to make them dry even more quickly, I'm going to put OPI's Drip Dry. So yeah, that's the finished nail look, and like I said, they're shiny like around the edges because I put the OPI Drip Dry. but for the most part, this is what the nail looks like. Obviously, everyone's is going to be different. No two are going to look the same just because, you know, everyone draws different patterns, they use different colors. But as you can see, look at all of my different nails. And trust me when I say I get so many compliments on this. Like, people want to know where I got my nails done when it was actually me that did them. So, you know, this is super simple. I hope that this helped you. If you guys do have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me down below. If you have any other nail tutorial looks, again, request them down below. I really love the marbling look, but I obviously am more than willing to do other nail tutorials for you guys because I am in love with nail polish. So yeah, again, if you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you do have any questions, please leave them in the comments or private message me here on YouTube. I will be posting pictures of this at the beginning and the end of the video, as you already saw, so you'll be able to see true colors on some of these nail polishes because obviously the lighting's a little off and they're not all showing up. So yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!